Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another VoD review. Today we have a Diamond Plat Sombra. We'll say Diamond, give him the benefit of the doubt. Low Diamond. Uh, Plays mainly only Sombra. I've seen him play like Sombra maybe 85% of the time I play with him. Um, like when I do my VoD reviews, I don't know if any of y'all have seen my VoD reviews. I don't like to tell people to swap. Mainly I tell people if they want to play whatever character, so my best to help them get the best at that character. So even if Sombra's not the best pick here, I'll still try my best to, help you get better. Um, At this time, I think, oh wait, I think you told me there's a way to turn off outlines. I don't know how. I don't know how. No, can't figure out. Anyway, so in this time before the game as Sombra, you want to be scouting the enemy composition and telling your team. So, walk up to these doors. You'll see, because they can't see you. You still get valuable information without giving them a hint of information. You know they have Zarya, McCree, Moira, Hog, but you won't be able to see the Zen or the Tracer, obviously. But still, learning those characters is very helpful. Get your ult charge. I like it. Good. 20% ult charge in the first 5 seconds. That's awesome. Like the way you played that. Around here, I would start leaving my translocator a little separate from this health pack. Maybe, hold on. Just in a harder reach location. Because enemy might start coming this way, Maybe, it doesn't look like they are, but maybe someone comes down here. When you start versus cheeky players, they'll start coming this way. And since this is a mega, it's pretty common for Sombra to, kind of rely on. Instead, I would be putting my translocator up here. This way, when you come back, you translocate, you just go invisible, grab your hacked health pack, and then get right on your way. It doesn't really lose you much time, but it saves you the risk of dying. Anyway, what would I be playing for here? Since you're already 25% EMP, I would try my best to be focusing their hog to get EMP. Focusing backline, you're probably not going to get a pick. Because think about it, where's the rest of your team? Back here. They're doing minimal, useless poke damage. You're not going to get a kill unless maybe Ana hits a shot or two or purple something. So I wouldn't engage on any squishies here. Until your team's engaging, you can kill them. Because if you go now, they're just going to get peeled. So I'll be focusing the hog getting ult charge. Hacking Zen is pretty useless. Real quick, let me drill it into your head. If you took those maybe 5 seconds of setting up and shooting the Zen to deal 150 damage, you could have did the same thing against Hog. You could have maybe got a hack off on him, which would have been a valuable hack as opposed to the Zen, which hacking him doesn't really do much. Hacking Hog will probably get you 300, 400, 450 damage. And he's separated from his team, so maybe you can be able to kill him. You would get a ton of fucking value shooting that Hog. You'd probably be at 55 ult charge right now instead of 40. Hog has no hook. He's a good target to focus. Zarya has no self. Good target to focus. And this is what I mean. Leaving your translocator in these spicy ass locations. This is not a permanent location. I want to try to describe to you the difference between enemy territory, friendly territory, and contested territory. So most of the time back here, gonna be friendly territory. Most of the time back here, enemy territory. Especially if your team's playing choke, you're not really gonna be playing in front of the choke. And then the high ground up here, which also will include down here since it's a mega, it's kind of valuable to the point. And then also this bridge, because, high ground looking over the point, valuable high ground. That's all contested territory. Try not to leave your translocator in contested territory. People will see where you're going, and they'll start pushing you there. Another big thing is your target focus is rough. You don't really know what your goal is as Sombra. So I like to look at my team comp and kind of make that decision. So look at your comp. Sigma, Zarya, Ana, Lucio, Echo. Now, you're probably not going to be having a ton of Reddit Lucios in Diamond or wherever you're playing. And your Echo, she's also not diving. Because, her team comp doesn't really allow it. So, you going for these crazy, I want to kill their backline while the enemies all are near their supports. They're just going to peel. You're not really getting much value. You start going for the Hog, start getting more ult charge. You'll have EMP first fight, second fight. You fuck up their Zarya, you fuck up their Zen, taking away their HP bars with your fucking EMP. They won't expect that. They won't expect the EMP off rip. So if you're seeing a Hog, a D.Va, a Ball, those are really good targets to get your ult off of. Just be careful with D.Va because a lot of good D.Vas won't just hop up their defense matrix, they're going to shoot you because they know that shooting you interrupts your hack. But yeah, you die here because you leave a translocator in contested territory. Fast forward a touch. Put a translocator. Before you start shooting something, I would say, yeah, good. Put a translocator somewhere. Get your ult charge off the hog. Awesome. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. He's putting attention on Lucio. Yep. Keep pushing him. Good job. That was awesome. That's what I like to see. Don't engage without putting a translocator down. Good. Perfect. Even though it's not near a health pack, it's to a hard to access high ground, so it's basically a safe location. This isn't contested territory yet. Now here I'm noticing your HP. I would stop peeking, and here's why. In my head, I'm always fucking tracking like damage thresholds, if that makes sense. So, first thing McCree, you gotta be careful. If you're below 140 HP, you get one tapped, you're dead. So you gotta be careful for the headshot. Throwing a Discord orb, then it's kind of it's a mess, but you want to be careful with that kind of shit. Always keep track of your HP. Damage thresholds, not really something I want to talk about. It's kind of just like a higher level thing. Don't engage her. You have 60 HP. Not worth it. No, there's no reason to do it. Your team is losing a fight. Disengage. Right now it's a 3v6. Do not go with 60 HP. Just get out. Your Sombra, your ability to escape is fucking unmatched. Just get out. Good. Good. No, not good. No. Go get out. Get out. You're not full HP. This isn't good. No. Like now, you're giving yourself... So you're letting the enemy know where you are. You're going to be forced without cooldowns when your team is ready to engage. That's not good. You want to save all your cooldowns, get your HP back, be fully 100% for the battle that's about to come up. This poke is useless, especially if you have EMP. This poke is even more useless. Okay. Enemy doesn't have much high ground. Like, oh, okay. We're going to talk about this in a second. So, enemy doesn't have much on to contest high ground, so leaving a translocator up there is fine. Just be careful for if anyone starts taking high ground because they're going to start pushing your translocator and start killing you. This EMP. You hit 4. Still a bad EMP in my opinion. So, the timing of it was okay. I like the timing. Your team's ready to engage on it. You hit 4 enemies when your team is ready to engage. That's great. The timing was really good. I mean, I'm sure you know what I'm about to say. You don't hit the Zen, who's 99% to trance. Even if you just hit him and Tracer, you get a kill off of that. You cancel the trance. But now, if their team is better here, they're not gonna like what's it called. If their team is better, they're not gonna push into you. They're gonna fall back, and trance is gonna come save them. But let's see what ends up happening. So your team gets a good kill. Good. Okay, after the trance, I would try to look for a hack on one of the tanks. Actually, the Kree, that was great. Hacking him out of his ultimate, awesome. Now your team has a big, oh, grab, over-ulting there. Your team has a big advantage here, just get aggressive as possible. Your team has, what, 6v4? Just press W, just shoot stuff. Oh, wait, duplicate, grab, so many ults. At least you don't need to beat drop. Anyway, this is fine. I like this. Start getting some ult charge. Watch out for the flash. You got bubbled. I don't know if you knew you were getting bubbled, but that was well played. I like that you're going in and getting ult charge. You're not doing nothing, which I like to see. Now, a purple Zen, that's when you focus him. Earlier, like I said in the VoD, if you see someone get purpled, that's a good time to focus them. Looks like Moira's body blocking on accident. Alright, perfect. That was awesome. Like to see that. Reload. No reload. Okay, so I think your awareness of the bottom left and the bottom right of your screen it's a little off. I don't really know how to improve that. I lied. Okay, this might help. I don't know if you know what autopiloting is. Basically, it's just, you know, you're basically subconsciously playing the game. So what I like to recommend to people who have this kind of issue is set a timer to beep every 5 seconds. Just a quick little beep, and that'll subconsciously, that'll remind you, hey, check the bottom left of your screen, check my HP, or bottom right of your HP, check, you know, ammo, shit like that. I recommend that method for a lot of people whenever they're having issues. So a lot of people have issues ult tracking. That's like a really good way. I'll tell them, put a timer on every 10 seconds. When it beeps, try to think about what ults the enemy have, what they used last fight, blah, blah, blah. So for you, I'd recommend doing that just to keep track of your HP and your ammo. You play a lot with low HP. I think you should be playing a little safer. And again, I don't know if it's an awareness thing or if you're playing like this on purpose, but get more healing, go for more health packs, etc. You have insane mobility as Sombra. Should be playing for health packs. Hack this hog, get ult charge off him. Yep, awesome. So, you could have stayed a little longer. When I'm doing that kind of shit as Sombra, what I'm doing is I'm staring at the bottom left of my screen. If I'm shooting hog and he's hacked and there's nothing that could kill me, I'm staring at the bottom left of my screen, watching my HP go down, tick, 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 tick. You backed out at 104, I think, HP. I would have went down to maybe 50 or 40 HP, and then backed out. But you got bubble too, so like that would have maybe lasted even longer. So you probably got what 10, 15 ult charges there. I probably got 20 or 25 just by watching my HP, and like realizing the amount of damage they have, like the damage threshold, and then backing off once I realized I'm getting too low to stay in. You asked for healing, which is kind of. Eesh. Hack that Zarya, yeah, I was gonna say she might grab. I'll try to hack Zarya again because you guys just use beat, she's gonna want to grab. But you're taking a lot of attention. Nice E, bro, nice. I would hack the hog. Never mind. Good EMP. You hit the BAP. BAP's a good target. No more ults, no more ults. So. Bad. Oh, so many ults. Oi, hate it here. I don't know if the nano. Okay, EMP. In that kind of fight, that was huge. That would have probably won the fight on itself. Full charge Zarya probably would have just wiped the rest of them with some patience. You guys overulted. Dropped the nano, you dropped the grav, you dropped the beat. Let me stop focusing on the team. Your EMP there, great. Happy with the EMP. You didn't have a Zen to hit with your thing. You didn't have a Lucio to hit with your EMP, so that's good. I like the way you're pushing and getting ult charge. Careful for the flash, careful for the hook. Here you can kill him. You see him getting low, you kill him. Awesome. Hack the hog, he can't pop his vape. You get a ton of damage. There, bad. You back out with 188 HP, and for what reason? Like what's pressuring you? I mean, the soldier missed his shots on you. You still had a ton of time to poke and get some ult charge. But that's something I'm not focusing on, right? I'm really happy with like some of your fundamentals. Hacking the hog, good. Keep getting damage. Keep watching your HP. All right, that was better. Leaving at 86 HP as opposed to like 150 or whatever. 180. Shoot that Moira. No reason to hack her. She has fade in 3, 2, 1. She has fade. You kill her. Good job. Kill that Kree. Good job. Kill that. Yep. Stay engaged with Lucio. That's awesome. Perfect. Your Sigma here. That's a bad player. Anyway. You're playing really well there. Are you asking for healing? I don't know. You should ask for some healing. Oi, that sucks. So I don't know if you know this about Sombra. I don't know if it feels this way for you. It feels this way for me. When I throw the translocator, it doesn't put you exactly where the translocator is. It feels like it puts you like half a second before where the translocator is, if that makes sense. Makes sense. Excuse me. Anyway, you have EMP here. Play for the EMP. Get a translocator set up. Good. It's a fat EMP right there. 4-man. Just looking stun out of it. Great. Really well played. There I would have kept shooting, and here's why. When I EMP, like, your team is going to get aggressive on that. You had Sigma ult active, the enemies were EMP, they had no abilities. That's a great time for the whole team to just press W. You should have been engaged with them instead of leaving, even though you're missing a decent chunk of HP. Your team needs you. Even if you don't deal that much damage to Sombra, your team like would very much love to have that extra person shooting. Okay, looks like this fight's lost. Probably just get out. Just get out. Get out. Out, 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 out. Good. I'm trying to save the Ana. I like that. It's cool. Oh, the nano. I don't understand. Good kills. But yeah, like there. So, the nano was bad, and I think the nano is the reason you went in. I don't think you would have went into a 1v6, 2v6 if you didn't get nanoed, but you did. I'm not gonna stress that too much. See, it's been 15 minutes. You know what? Let me look at some attack. I've looked at a lot of defense, and the issues they've been you know, repeating themselves. Oh, let me watch some attacks. There's a few minutes left in the VoD view. Alright. I don't know where you put your Translator. My bad. Let me go back a little bit. Leaving a spawn. Good. Perfect. Happy to see that. A lot of people are learning Sombra. They're very fucking stingy with the Translator. All you do is you press interact key, and then you're good. You press interact and it breaks it. You get your cooldown back. No reason to not put it in spawn. Because if you don't want it, you just interact, break it, and then put it in a new place. So I'm very happy to see that. What's their comp? Junkrat Rhine. Okay. Probably not going to get a hack off until your team is engaged. Try to grab the Mega. Try to hack the Mega. Like, just set up for the fight. You're missing HP. Just keep that in mind. You're almost always missing HP. They healed you. Nice. Good hack. Awesome. He should die off that. Nope. Okay, you got lamp out. That's fine. Good. Here I would break the... What's it called? I would break my Translocator and put it on the Mega. I know it seems like contested territory, but your team is taking this space. So if you need heals, you can just peek your Ana back here. You'll get them. If you need a bubble, blah, blah, blah. Like, you have your team readily available to you from over there. There's a little aggressive because, you know, the enemy's going to be contesting high ground, but it is what it is. You hear Sigma shield break here. I don't know if you know he's missing HP because I don't know if you can see he's missing HP, but he doesn't have shield. If you hack him, he has no grasp. So, you know, that's a great hack. Probably not going to kill him, but you'll get a lot of damage off. Good job. And because your Translocator's here on the high ground instead of on the low ground, Soldier's probably going to kill you. Never mind. Didn't push you. You're dancing with the devil right now, bro. So right there, I'm not sure what that was. I don't know why you Translocated out there. Fuck. I don't know why you Translocated out there. Whoops. Beacon in place. Looking for me? Sorry about this. This is so sloppy. So yeah, you have the Translocator. Instead of shooting the Sigma, you Translocate right back to him. And then you drop in the middle of the enemy team with no Translocator set up. Always want to have a Translocator set up as Sombra. I'm not going to say you should never die as Sombra, but like if the enemy has no CC and you're not getting hit by him, not getting hit by like a sniper or something, you should almost never die as Sombra. You should always be able to kind of, you know, track the enemy damage and Translocate out when you're getting low. Always have a Translocator set up if you're going to start shooting something. Right out of your hack. Good hack. Job, get your damage off. And there... So, Junkrat has fucking damage like 120, so it's kind of hard to, like, I guess, like, track his damage threshold, but I think that hack was good. I think he overstayed a little bit, but I would have made the same mistake as you. I'm not going to act like I would have done that any better. Now here, I would, no. It looks like, no, don't EMP this, please. It's looking like a lost fight. I would just try to regroup here. You can maybe kill this Junkrat, but you don't have a Translocator set up. Oh, that's not really a good position. If you were going to try to... What's it called? If you're going to try to small camp, it would have been a good position. You can reload while you're invisible. Good EMP. Now, again, if your team is going to EMP... Or if you're going to EMP, your team is going to get aggressive. They want you in there dealing damage. You should be ready to fucking deal some damage with them. I don't want to see you EMP and then just Translocate out ASAP every time. Because that's what you've been doing. Okay, not every time, but the past 2 times. And I haven't been liking it. Additionally, you don't have a Translocator set up. Set up a Translocator. Set up a Translocator. Set up a Translocator, please. Alright, I'm going to stop the VoD review here. We'll talk about a few things. Recognize whether you're playing a dive comp or not a dive comp. If you're on a dive comp, you want to play Sombra kind of more for kills, I would say. Focus the targets who your team's focusing. If you're not playing a dive comp, play for EMP farming, especially on attack. Focus their tanks who are out of position, get a hack on them, shoot them, get a ton of ult charge. You are probably not going to kill a support because they're going to have their team near them to peel, and you're just going to be dealing less damage to that support than you would have to the tank, and you'll get less ult charge. Number 2, please, please, please always have a fucking translocator set up before you go and fight something. You're probably not going to win most duels with Sombra. You don't have much offensive, potency. You want to just leave a translocator in case the duel goes poorly. If you do win, cool. Don't rely on it. Leave a translocator out. Rely on that because that's always going to be there. And last thing is EMP. Your EMPs were good most of the time. I like the timing of most of them was really good. You seem to go in when your team was going in, at least in this game. I noticed a difference in the pugs and the scrims we played, but in this game, you were EMPing at a perfect time, so your team was ready to engage on most of them. Just when you EMP, try to stay engaged when you are there. Another thing is, I mean, it's kind of a minor thing. I don't want you to focus on it yet. Is damage thresholds. Try to keep in mind what the maximum damage can come out from the enemy is. So a flashbang and a McCree headshot, and the rest of the team shoots you, you're gonna die. But if they don't have CC, watch out for snipers. Watch out for helix rockets. Junkrat, what's it called? Two-shotting you. Shit like that. So if you're not getting hit by those abilities, you can stay engaged, keep farming up. Because a lot of time you're translocating out when you have 180 HP, and you're getting shot by like a Baptiste and a Moira. You can live some Baptiste and Moira shots. With all that being said, I'm gonna just stop the overview here. Thanks for watching, y'all. This is December 22nd, so happy holidays to everyone who watches, and I hope you guys all have a good night. Peace.